Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And starting in this one, Mitch Keller. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup, when they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Ready to go? DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Out towards left center. Reynolds on the run. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Making a move at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Oswald Peraza. Here is Aaron Judge. First offering misses the mark. Man at second. And a strike in there. Activity in the bullpen. Vince Velasquez up and loosening in the pen. Jackson getting cranked up as well. Runner at second, nobody out. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Move to second, and he dives back in safely.
Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Anthony Rizzo in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Left-hand hitter waits. Out there to center. Sawinski drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1. Hammered on the line, base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beat the tag. And it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Stanton off of first with 2 away. So 2 balls and no strikes. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Here's a rocket out to left. Puts the squeeze on it, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. And that one is inside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 1-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The wind of the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Florial makes the grab on the run. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Oh, and he hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
2 outs, runner on first. Jack Sawinski, the next to hit. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Cole a check to first. McCutchen back in standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off. it's over. Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Pirates, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.